Before I start, I'd just like to say Happy New Year to everybody, and I really hope that 2021 is going to be better than what it was in 2020. Everything that is still going on, let's hope that it all settles down this year and we can get back to normality. I'm actually showing the journal that I'd finished. When I did the last video, I showed you sneak peeks of what I was still working on, but now it's finished. So it's all about birds in this one. I absolutely love birds, and this image here, I stamped it and then I coloured with acrylic paints, stamped it onto material, did the little beads here and put them onto a little ball pin, not sure what they call them, and then made this little raggedy as well, the buttons and the lace. And then on the back, freehand motion sewing there. I did birds on my a peg bag I made, and did freehand motion embroidery on it. And this one here was something that I just a test sample it was, and I thought, I won't get rid of it, I'll just use it on the back here because it goes pretty good. So I was happy with that. Double tie there, just with the same material. And when I open it, that was a Tim Holtz die, and I put organza in there and heated it a little bit, and the centre sort of frizzled and it looked really nice, so that went well there. I'll just go through and show you the pages. As I said, lots of birds. Some pages are gessoed, some aren't, depends how I felt on the day when I was finishing it. That's a crackle stamp. All stamping with birds. Just a tiny bit of colouring with the butterfly there, not very much. Stamped onto material again, and then I don't think that was acrylic, I think that was actually with markers that I coloured that little bit there. Just stapled, and there, nothing on the back. Numbers there stamped. This was the end of a piece of material where the salvage ends, and I think it was a Laura Ashley piece of material, and the numbers all tell you, I think, the colours that are in the material. More stamping and stitching. Another birdie image, and coloured it. This time it definitely is markers that I coloured that in with, and used the gold foil again. It's where you put material, a bit of glue down, and then you just hold the foil into it and pull it away, and it will leave gold there. Tim Holtz stamp, that one is. This is a fat face tag, and I love fat face tags, I keep them. And this one, a little bit of foil again, and on the back here I've put a little bit of Stampin' Up! Glue, and Stampin' Up! Glue actually, when it dries, it goes repositionable. So I quite like to do that because then that'll stay there, but it'll easily pull off if you want to pull it off. But while I'm shutting the book, I like to have it there so that it doesn't splay out all over the place. Again, some stamping, and this time just finger colouring. I put some bit of marker, pen marker down, had a bit of, I pressed my finger into some water and made it damp, and then just dragged along, and then afterwards I dragged along some gesso with my finger. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Very true. Again, it's the same bird. I stamped it again, and then I coloured it with markers, but different colouring this time. Different colours, I should say. Finding this a bit difficult because I'm standing and a bit juddery with my hip because it's still quite painful, but definitely better. Got more manoeuvrability in it than I had when obviously it was first done. But I was going to colour those, but then I realised, I thought, oh, they're nice, just leave them blank. Black, they look lovely. More birds, more gesso, more stamping. Oh, I love that dragonfly there as well. I think most of the stamps in here are Carabel Studio as well. Tim Holtz and Carabel Studio, they're my favourites. But these two little stamps, I positioned them with a positioner, not the stamp platform, but with a positioner, because it got them exactly where I wanted them, and they're actually wooden stamps. So wooden stamps obviously you can't use on the stamp platform, so I still use the positioner an awful lot. Another bird which I've made into a tag, and this is all, it's a journal, a writing journal, this book, so I've left lots of spaces for writing. This bag, I bought some beautiful bars of soap, and they came in these lovely bags, and the soap is absolutely gorgeous to use. And I'm not a soap person, but I have tried it on my hair as well, the bars, and they do quite a good job. Not bad at all. So, but I like the bag, so that went in there. More gesso on material, stamping, and this one I did colour in this time. Yeah, acrylic paints this time it was coloured with. I have to try and remember what they were coloured with, because they were done a while ago. All this was done a while ago, but I hadn't put it together. I do that a lot with everything. This one not coloured again. I've left this one. I thought that one's really nice. And I made it into a pocket, and then put that lovely robin topper in there. That's the vellum envelope that I have a punch. I think it's a Sizzix punch, one of the big Sizzix punches. And then I stamped the quote there, and then a tag there, which I thought was lovely. So that's in there like that. Sorry, getting a bit of a backache now. I didn't do this bit of lace on here. This pocket here actually came from oh, I can't remember. Isn't that awful? When I get to it, I'll actually put it on the screen, unless I remember, and I'll refer back to it. But chapter 1 papers, yay! What do we like as we get older? But that's where that came from. So I made a pocket with it. Then I put the Tim Holtz die cut, and then I put a birdie behind it. This here, it's a window, and the acetate has actually got all these gold flowers there. So I put the lady, I had a picture of a lady in that, so I stuck her on the back, and she went in there really well. So that's different from bird. Nothing on this one, just left it there. Lots and lots of writing spaces here. This is a pocket. I haven't put anything in there yet. Might just leave that ready. Another bird topper. Just a little raggedy there. Another vellum envelope. Oh, these here came, I love that. Just put a little, just like little random running stitches to keep it in place, that's all. But these came from Share. I'll put a link down below at the end of where you can buy these, but I love the butterflies, and I thought they went beautiful with this page. So I bought those and put those in there. Another little lift up. There is an actual pocket there. I made that into a pocket there, but again, nothing in there. Stamped a few little birds there just so that it wasn't so plain. And here is an envelope with a bird topper as well. Beautiful colours. I wish I could draw like that. I can't draw, but I can colour reasonably well. There. Now this is a frame from, can't remember, it's, you buy, Do Crafts I think, you buy a pack of frames, and all I did was put little bit of newsprint on there, and then I coloured over and did the same with the bird. The bird is a die cut from Tim Holtz, and did the same with him, and then put some colour in. But then I put glossy accents on top of, when it was all finished and coloured, I put glossy accents on, and then while the glossy accents was still wet, I threw glitter, the Tim Holtz Distress glitter on there. Oh, and it's beautiful. And then we're to the back. I'll show you, this is this one finished now, but I'm going to show you a sneak peek of what I've nearly finished and will be my next video. Thank you everybody, bye.